90 days, that's how long it took me to go from my last day in corporate to sending my first contract proposal. But those 90 days weren't about hustle. They were about becoming. Before I built anything, I had to get clear on who I wanted to become. Not the corporate version, not what other people expected, just me. I figured out what I really wanted and what was non-negotiable. Then I started building the container first. I launched cross-functional agency, and I wasn't playing around. I got my LLC and EIN, set up the business structure, built my team, and launched the website. I did everything right. My strategy was rebranding legacy brands, companies that have been around for decades, but haven't elevated with the current industry. I wanted to position them to be market movers for the next 50 years. I refused to chase cold leads because spam emails have no power in this space. In this industry, trust is the currency. I knew my leads would come from seeds I already sown. People who knew my work ethic before I even had a logo. So I reached out to my network, not to pitch, but just to let them know I was available, to be my voice in rooms I wasn't in yet. Then came the waiting season. When you go from a consistent paycheck every 2 weeks to figuring out how to make money on your own, that shift hits different. Questions started flooding in. Will I be able to pay this bill? When will the money start flowing? Will people actually refer me when it's time? There were mornings I woke up thinking, what did I get myself into? But months before I left corporate, I had planned for this season. I saved and gave myself runway. Because there are so many things people never talk about in entrepreneurship. Planning, consistency, preparing for the unexpected. Nobody talks about this enough. You can't just jump and hope the net appears. You have to build the net first. While I waited, I prayed and fasted. My faith kept me grounded. And I kept showing up, building relationships instead of just chasing transactions. 60 days after launching my website, I got the email. We believe now is the time to speak with you about your superpowers. I was so excited, just overfilled with gratitude. To have an opportunity like this within 60 days of launching, that's unheard of. The blessings were pouring in because of the groundwork I had laid. Then they came back with a price. Their offer, it wasn't aligned. So I sent back my proposal with my terms, what I knew was fair for the value I'd bring. Because when you lead with your faith, you get to operate from integrity. You don't compromise just to get your first yes. 90 days from corporate exit to my first contract proposal with my integrity intact. Next time, I'll tell you what happened with that negotiation, because the real test isn't getting the opportunity. It's knowing when to stand firm. Thanks for watching and supporting the Lakeisha Factor. Subscribe for the journey.